So yesterday we have seen that how to change a hyperbolic PD to its canonical form. Okay, so today we are going to see more example how to change hyperbolic PD to its canonical form. Okay, so let's start example number 2. Okay, exercises reducing hyperbolic PD to its canonical form. Okay, so first example we have already given in yesterday's lecture. So example number 2 I am giving. So reduce del to z del x square 1 plus y का स्क्वायर del to z del y square to its canonical form. Okay, so first we have to check whether this is hyperbolic, because first we are studying hyperbolic, how to change it to its canonical form. Similarly we will study how to change parabolic to its canonical form. Later on we will see how to change elliptic PD to its canonical form. So we are on hyperbolic, how to change it to its canonical form. Okay, so let's see. So we have del to z del x square is equal to 1 plus y का square del to z del y square. Now bring all this side to left side. So what we will get? Del to z del x square minus 1 plus y square del to z del y square is equal to 0. Now change it to RST form like that. Okay, so what is this? This is R, this is R, this is 1 plus y square t is equal to 0. So we have capital R is equal to 1, because coefficient of small r is 1, so capital R is 1. Okay, what is S here? Can you tell me? 0. And what is T? What is T? 1 minus. Okay. Okay, what is S square minus 4RT? Can you tell me what is this? Zero square minus 4 into 1 into minus 1 plus y का square. So this is 1 plus y का square. Okay, so here in the question we are writing here y is greater than minus so y is not equal to minus 1. Okay, y is not equal to minus 1. Okay, so if y is not equal to minus 1, this part is going to be greater than 0. Okay, so what does it mean? The given PD is hyperbolic. Okay, hyperbolic. Now we know that this speed is hyperbolic. Now tell me how to find what is the lambda quadratic equation is. What is lambda quadratic equation here? Can you tell me? We know lambda quadratic equation is given r, okay, plus s lambda plus t is given by this way. What is r here? R is 1 here. Okay, s क्या है? 0 है यहाँ पे, और t क्या है? 1 प्लस वाई का स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू 0. Okay, so this implies lambda square 1 plus y का square is equal to 0. So that means 1 plus y का square. Okay, so lambda is equal to plus minus 1 plus y. Okay, so we got two values of lambda. One we are saying lambda 1, and second we are saying lambda 2. Okay, now what we will do, we will obtain characteristic equation. Okay, so now what are the characteristic equation? The corresponding characteristic equations are given by. How we will get characteristic equation? I told that dy upon dx plus lambda 1 is equal to 0, and second characteristic equation will be given by this way, plus lambda 2 is equal to 0. So put the value of lambda 1 here, put the value of lambda 2 here. Okay, so lambda 1 value is what? 1 plus y. What is lambda 2 value here? Minus 1 upon y is equal to 0. Now we have to solve this differential equation. How to solve? So you have to use variable separable method. You have to bring y things one side, x things one side. So how I will get y thing one side? I can change this differential equation like this. I will divide both the side by 1 upon y, by divide by 1 plus y, and dx will goes there. So this equation reduced to this. Similarly, this will reduce to okay. Now integrating both the side, what you will get? If you will integrate both the side, so lambda c1 constant will be there. C2 will be there. So after solving it, what you will get? Can you tell me? What is the integral of 1 upon 1 plus y? Can you tell me? Log 1 plus y. Log 1 plus y. And what is the integral of dx? That is just x. Similarly here, what I will get? Log 1 plus y minus x is equal to c2. So I got two equations. What is f1 here? From here what we will got f1? f1 xy, what is here? F1 is this one, log 1 plus y plus x. What is up to x y here? Can you tell me? Okay. Now how I will get value of u and v? So now u and v are given by u is equal to f1 xy and v is equal to f2 xy. Now tell me what is this then? U is equal to log 1 plus y plus x, and what is v? Log 1 plus y minus x. Okay. Then I told that you have to find this. Now what is p here? P del this one. So I can write, I am to find p, q, r, s, t in terms of u and v. So what is the formula for this? I told that we are taking with respect to x del z upon del u upon del x plus del z upon del v upon del x. Okay. So what is del u upon del x? You know that u is this, v is this. So what will be del z, del u upon del x? Can you tell me? Partial derivative of u, what will be it? Partial derivative of u with respect to x, what will be? 1. Partial derivative of b with respect to x, what will be this? Tell me. Minus 1. So what we got? Similarly, you calculate q. What is q? Del z upon del y. So what is the formula for this? Can you tell me? What is the formula for this? Del z upon del y. Sorry. Del z upon del u upon del y. Del z upon del v. Del v upon del y. Here x was coming, here y will come. Same as it is. Now tell me, what is del z upon del u will remain as it is. We will keep del u upon del y value. Can you tell me from here? U value is this. Del u upon del y, partial derivative of u with respect to y, what will be? log का x का तो 0 हो जाएगा. log 1 plus y का क्या होगा? 1 upon 1 plus y. del v अपॉन del y क्या होगा बताओ मुझे? x का 0 हो जाएगा, सेम होगा. Okay. So what we got? I can take common 1 upon 1 plus y. Okay. So what is del z upon del u plus del z upon del v? Okay. Now in my equation r and t are coming, small r and t coming. So I am to compute small r and t, and I will put later on that PD. I will find its canonical form then. So I am to calculate r here now. What is r? Del 2z del x square. Okay. But I know I can write this like this form. So what is the value I have calculated for del z upon del x? What value I have calculated? I have calculated this. I am putting the value of this. This is the value of P, and it is, I have calculated this. Again, using the formula, you can say this new value. Again, you write similar formula. You will partial derivative this with respect to u into del u upon del x plus partial derivative of this with respect to v into del v upon del x, like that. You consider it is a same thing, single thing. So what will be the formula for this? Del z upon del u, del z upon del u, del z upon del v into del u upon del x plus del upon del v, del z upon del u, del z upon del v into del v upon del x. So now put what is del u upon del x, that is value 1, del v upon del x minus 1. So del, I am putting the value of this value is 1. Okay. This is minus 1. Okay. So minus 1 I am writing in starting. Now solve these two expression. What you will get? You partial derivative inside thing with respect to u. What you will get first term? Del 2z del u square. Next term what you will get? Del 2z del u del v. Here what you will get? Del 2z del v del u plus del 2z del v square. I told here I am taking function z such that these two things are equal. You change with respect to first u and then v, or you either do first with respect to v and then u. Both things are equal. So I am writing in place of this I am writing same thing because both are equal. So what I will get? Del 2z del u square minus 2 times del 2z del u del v plus del 2z del v square. Okay. Now I am to calculate. Please note it. Similarly, I am to calculate t also. Okay. We have assumed in question, we know that we have assumed that this is continuously differentiable. In starting we have this notion. Okay. If such question come, you automatically consider that this thing happening. Okay. Okay. Now we are going to calculate t. What is t? T is nothing but this. So now open the bracket. How we can write this? What is the meaning of this? Now put the value del z upon del y. We have just calculated. What was that value? You see on your notebook. What is that value? 1 upon 1 plus y, okay, del z upon del u plus del z upon del v. So here two things are there. 1 upon 1 plus y is here and this expression is there. You have to use product rule of derivatives. Product rule, what is the product rule? Derivative of ub. First you will keep u as it is, you will differentiate v, and then plus you will keep v as it is, you will partial derivative, derivative u, okay. Similarly, first you keep 1 upon y as it is, and you are taking partial derivative of what? This, you are taking partial derivative of this part, del z upon del u plus del z upon del v, okay. Then what are you doing? You are taking partial, next you are taking partial derivative of this 1 upon 1 plus y and keeping this part del z upon del u plus del z upon del v as it is, okay. So what is partial derivative of 1 upon y with respect to y? Can you tell me? There is no such x here. So what will be partial derivative? As usual derivative, what will be? Minus it is okay, del z upon del u del z upon del v. Now we have to calculate this part. This part is remaining. So how to calculate this part? You consider this as a single thing, and we are going to partial derivative with respect to x. What will be this? We have to partial derivative this with respect to u into del u upon del y plus partial derivative of this with respect to v into del v upon del y. So do it. So del z upon del u into del u upon del y plus del upon del v del z upon del u del z upon del v del v upon del y, and this term is as it is. Okay, now solve it. 1 upon 1 plus y. What is this? Solve it. Del 2 z del u square del 2 z del u del v, okay. But outside is what? What is the del u upon del y value? Can you tell me? What was the del u upon del y value? 1 upon 1 plus y. We have already calculated. Now here calculate del 2 z del v del u plus del 2 z del v square. Del v upon del y value is what? 1 plus 1 y. So bracket close. Minus 1 upon 1 plus y you keep as it is. Del z upon del u plus del z upon del v. Okay. Okay. So multiply inside everything. So one thing I am 1 upon 1 plus y del to z del u square plus del to z del u del v 1 upon 1 plus y. I told that these two things are equal. So in place of this I can write del u del v plus del to z del v square 1 upon 1 plus y, bracket is closed. Okay. Okay. Now open this, multiply inside. So if we multiply inside, what we'll get? 1 plus y ka square. So if you see that from here, this part 1 upon 1 plus y will come out. You take common outside. So what you will get? From here I can also take common. Okay. This term. So what you will get? Del to z del u square plus 2 times del to z del u del v plus del to z del v square and del z upon del u minus del z upon del v. You will get this part. Okay. Now we have value of r and t. We will substitute there in given PD. Okay. Substituting the values of r and t in given PD. What was the given PD? r minus 1 plus s y square का t. Okay. सो r का वैल्यू क्या आया था? देखो r का वैल्यू क्या था, वो रखो यहाँ पे. r का वैल्यू था, आई एम पुटिंग r वैल्यू फर्स्ट, del टू z del u स्क्वायर माइनस 2 टाइम्स del टू z del u del v plus del to z del v square. So this is the value of r actually. Okay. One thing you observe that 1 plus y square is multiplying with t. Okay. And what is the value of t? It is starting 1 upon 1 plus y. If we will put value of t here, 1 upon 1 plus y will be cancelled out. What is the value of t? T value is in denominator, it is coming 1 plus y square. And it is multiplied by, t is multiplied in this PD by 1 plus y square. So it will be cancelled out. I am writing directly this value, total value. What is this? Del to z del u square plus 2 times del to z del u del v okay plus del to z del v square minus del z upon del u minus del z upon del v. Okay. So this is second part. So this is 0. Now when it is minus here outside the bracket, so this part will be cancelled out. Because this is minus, after minus applying inside the bracket, it will be not be cancelled. This part will be also cancelled after opening the bracket. So what you go to? Minus 4 del to z del u del v is equal to plus del z upon del u plus del z upon del v. Okay, after solving you will get this one. So what you got actually? 4 times del to z del u del v is equal to After solving it, you will get this one. Okay, you see that this is my phi. In canonical form, I told that hyperbolic equation convert like that. This is my phi. Okay. So we have, so this is the canonical form. So this is the canonical form of the given PD. Any doubt in this you can ask me. It is lengthy process little bit, but it is easy. You have to calculate whatever RST given and put these values and you will get the answer. Okay. Now we are going to do next example. Okay. Okay, we are going to do next example. Example number 3. Reduce the differential, reduce the partial differential equation T minus S plus P minus Q 1 plus 1 upon X plus Z by X is equal to 0 to its canonical form. Okay. Solution. So it is given PD is T minus S, okay, plus P minus Q. So we are writing in this form. The coefficient should come earlier in starting. So what is R here? Can you tell me? So S will come here. So tell me what is R here? Can you tell me capital R what is here? Huh? What is capital R? 0. Because R is not visible here. So that means I can write like that. So this part is R. What is capital S? Minus 1. And what is T? Here 1. I required these three things to check whether this is hyperbolic, whatever it is. So S square minus 4RT. What is this? Minus 1 ka square. 4 into 0 into 1. So what is this? 0. What is this? this is 1, this is 0, so this is 1. 1 is greater than 0, so that means s square minus 4rt is equal to 0. Okay, sorry, 1, that is greater than 0. What can you say about this? The given PD is hyperbolic. PD is hyperbolic. Okay, are you getting or no? So we have to change its canonical form. What is the lambda quadratic equation? The lambda quadratic equation or lambda, what is lambda quadratic equation, is given by, how to give lambda quadratic equation? So r lambda square plus s lambda plus t is equal to 0. Put the value of capital R S T. So what is this? R का वैल्यू क्या है? 0 है ये तो. S का वैल्यू क्या है? What was the value of S? -1. और T का वैल्यू? T का वैल्यू क्या है? 1 है. ये रहा, सब वैल्यू देख लो यहाँ से. So what is this? Minus lambda plus 1 is equal to 0. So what value are going to get? Lambda is equal to 1. I got only one value. Second value I do not have. Okay. So because I have only one value, let's say it lambda is equal to 1 because I have 1. So the corresponding characteristic equation is what is corresponding characteristic equation? dy upon dx plus lambda 1 is equal to 0. So what is this? dy upon dx plus 1 is equal to 0. So by variable separable method you have to solve it. Now integrating both the sides. So what you will get? Y plus x is equal to c1. Okay. So what is the choice of u? We have to choose u and b. But you will get by this way because this is my f1 xy. So u is what? f1 xy. So u we got y plus x. But what about v? What about v? How we will get v? But ultimately without v we cannot approach. We have to write something for v. So in this case, once you get the value of lambda only 1, choose v such that the Jacobian, this is called Jacobian. Choose b such that Jacobian is given by this way: del u upon del x del v del u upon del y del v upon del x del v upon del y. So we have to choose v such that after calculating this quantity should be non-zero. We have to keep choice for b like this, that this part should be non-zero. So I am taking choice of b is equal to x. You can take other one, but make sure this part is non-zero. So I am to calculate this Jacobian without checking how this is called. So I am to calculate this Jacobian, whether Jacobian is non-zero for this choice of B or not? So del u upon del x, what is the value of del u upon del x? Put the value of 1, it is 1. Del v upon del x value is also 1. What is the value of del v del u upon del x value is 1, del u upon del y value is also 1. What is del v upon del x? That is 1. And what is del v upon del y value? 0, because no y is involved there. So what is the determinant of this matrix? -1. -1 is non-zero. So our choice of B is correct. Okay, because we are not getting V. We have to choose V from our side, that this kind of Jacobian is non-zero. So we have put in the value V is equal to x, and we are calculating that Jacobian is non-zero. So we can go with this choice of B. Okay, so we can say that our choice of B is correct. Of B is correct. Okay, correct. Okay, so we can go with this B. So now what is P here? Del Z upon del X. You write its formula. So what is del Z upon del U? Del U upon del X value, what is this? This is 1. Partial derivative of U is here. What is this? 1. Okay, and what is del V upon del X? It is also 1. So what we got? Del Z upon del U plus del Z upon del V. Now I am to calculate Q. Q is del Z upon del Y. Again I am to write formula for it. Okay. So what is del U upon del Y? Can you tell me? What is del U upon del Y? 1. It is 1. What is del B upon del Y? Can you tell me? 0. So it is 0. So it is 0, then it will become 0. So only del Z upon del U will come here. Okay, because that part is 0. Now I am to calculate, because in PD, given PD, there is no small r, only S and T are coming. So I am to calculate S and T values only. So what is S value? S value is given by del to Z, del X, del Y, this way. So I can write this by this way. Okay. So put the value of del Z upon del Y. What is this value? Just we have calculated. Del Z upon del U is this value. Now we have to write, we will consider this as a one quantity and we will take partial derivative of this with respect to. We have to write formula for it. Del Z upon del U. Del U upon del X plus del upon del V, del Z upon del U, del V upon del X. Solve it. What is del U upon del X value is 1. Del U upon del X value is 1. And del V upon del X value is also 1. So what will be this? Del to Z del U square. Okay. And what will be this? Del to Z del V del U. But I know del to Z del V del U is equal to del to Z del U del V. So in place of this I can write this, because both are equal. Okay, note it. Now again we have to calculate t, because in the given PD S and T are also there, only there. We have to, that is why we are calculating S and T. If R is there also, we will calculate. Okay, earlier it was, that is why we are calculating small r also. Okay, so now what is T here? Del 2z del y square. So we can write del upon del y, del z upon del y. Again we have to put the value of this. What is the del z upon? This is del z upon del u. Again I am to consider this is a one quantity. Again I am to write formula del z upon del u, del u upon del y plus del z upon del v, del z upon del u, del v upon del y. So what is del u upon del y value is 1. And del v upon del y value is 0. So this part will become 0. So, and solving this part, so what you will get? So this is del 2z del u square. So I got this value. So I am to put in the given PD, there is, what is this? Given PD is T minus S plus P. I am to put P value also, Q value also. Okay. After putting these values, I will get canonical form. Okay. Note it. Putting the values of P, Q, S and T just calculated in the given PD. We get, ठीक है. तो इक्वेशन क्या था, पीडी पहले वो लिख लेते हैं, ठीक है ना. टी माइनस टी माइनस एस प्लस पी माइनस क्यू 1 + 1 अपॉन एक्स. इसको स्टार्टिंग में लिखते हैं 1 + 1 अपॉन एक्स क्यू जेड अपॉन एक्स इक्वल टू 0. ओके. देखो यहाँ पे ना सारी चीज़ें u और b में कन्वर्ट होनी चाहिए. एक्स वाई का इंपॉर्टेंस ख़त्म है. देखो x यहाँ पे आ रहा है, तो मुझे पता है कि u इक्वल टू क्या है, y + x है, और v क्या है, x है. तो यहाँ से u की वैल्यू y की वैल्यू क्या आ जाएगी, सॉरी, पर y तो यहाँ पे कहीं है नहीं ना, तो मुझे v की वैल्यू x की जगह v रख दूंगा, ठीक है ना. और बाकी t s p ये तो मुझे पता ही है. तो मुझे बताओ t का वैल्यू क्या है, कोई बता सकता है? t का वैल्यू क्या है, वो रखो यहाँ पे. del 2z del u स्क्वायर. s का वैल्यू क्या आया, del 2z del u स्क्वायर प्लस del 2z del u del v. तो मैंने t और s का रख दिया. p का वैल्यू क्या था, p का वैल्यू था del z अपॉन del u प्लस del z अपॉन del v, ठीक है। और 1x की जगह तो मैं v रख दूंगा, और q का वैल्यू क्या आया था, del z अपॉन del u। z ऐसा ही रहेगा क्योंकि z तो डिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल है, v x की जगह v रख दूंगा, ठीक है। अब इसे सोल्व करो तो क्या आएगा, देखो इससे तो ये ख़त्म हो जाए क्योंकि माइनस साइन बाहर है, ठीक है। देखो यहाँ पे माइनस है तो जब ये मल्टीप्लाई का तो ये वाली चीज़ इससे ख़त्म हो जाएगी, है कि नहीं। तो क्या आएगा इसको सोल्व करके, इसको सोल्व करके आएगा del टू जेड del u del v, ओके, प्लस del z del v, और ये आएगा -1 अपॉन b del z del u प्लस z अपॉन v आ जाएगा इजिकल टू 0। सो मल्टीप्लाइंग बोथ दिस, सो मैं इसको ऐसे लिख सकता हूँ, सो ये क्या होगी, ये मेरा क्या हो गया, 5 हो गया पूरा, ठीक है। सो दिस इज कैनोनिकल फॉर्म ऑफ, this is canonical form of the given PD. Okay, so today's class up to this. Thank you.